to New Year, everybody. My name is Jamie Jew and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, we have our, of course, rehearsals fully underway, and that's fantastic. We are almost there and actually seeing the performances in full for this year's Eurovision Song Contest. And boy, oh boy, it's getting exciting by the day. But for whatever reason, they haven't actually released the rehearsals on YouTube format. They've only done it through TikTok and I think Instagram, although I think there is full videos out there, but it's a bit more sporadic at the moment. So I thought I would do something a little bit different by reviewing every single one of the first semi-finalists' second rehearsal footage. They're all 30-second clips, so I'm just going to give my own thoughts and spiel and let you know what you guys think. There won't be a countdown on this one. It's just simply a review on how I think each one looks, how I feel it's going to do, and that kind of thing. But before I dive into it, I would of course encourage you guys as always to subscribe to my Eurovision YouTube channel, because I've reviewed all 37 participating countries in this year's contest, and I'm still doing all sorts of Eurovision juicy content all the way up until the two semi-finals and of course the finale itself. And of course I will be streaming both of those as a live watch on for the semi-finals and of course the grand final on the 17th. So thank you very much in advance if you haven't already subscribed. Thank you. Otherwise, without any further ado, it's time to go into the full reviews of the first semi-final second rehearsal footage for Eurovision 2025. So bear in mind, I will be doing this in order as per what we've received from the official Eurovision Instagram page in this case. I know they're also on TikTok as well, but they did it on Instagram as well, so I'm going by that. So ignore all those comments you see on the left-hand side of your screen. So first up, we are going to deal with Iceland and see what we got. Here we go. Oh, a lot of dance moves, silvery. Okay, big volcano in the background. That's interesting with the LED effects. Looks like Minecraft as well by the looks of it, like in the lighting. Oh, okay, so that. Oh, the camera was like a little bit lost in regards to where they were sort of like trying to go through all of the rest of it. Okay, so let's just. Well, I can't go backwards unfortunately, but from what I gathered, obviously, as I say, it's like Minecraft effects. It's the silvery outfits are going through. It's basically something happen, copy paste, but obviously elevated a lot more for the Eurovision stage. I kind of get it. I do get it. I just think the song itself, for me, I mean, look, here's the thing. What I always found a bit weird with the song, I find the chorus very repetitive in my head, and it's quite catchy. It's like flubba da bumba dooski doo. But I do find the shoutiness of the vocals in the in the verses just a little bit grindy and a little bit like cringy, and I just get put off by it. So it's one of them sort of like up down kind of songs. I get the elements of it, that the camera work is very good. They just need to sort of fine tune it for like the little, you know, pitchy patchy bit. I guess that you got those graphics as well with like the octopus sort of right at the end, and obviously with the boat as well. I think there's a boat somewhere I saw. But interesting, they've got some sort of like Minecraft LED kind of thing going on in the background. Mind you, they are fans of Minecraft, so that kind of makes sense. But maybe like tell them you're into. It's kind of like sort of saying tell them you're into Minecraft without telling them you're into Minecraft. So this is nice. I don't know, I'm just not fully engaging with it yet. It's borderline qualifier. We'll see what happens. Alright, next up on this order, for some weird reason, is one of the favourites this year, Sweden. Okay. Good vocals as always. Oh, the enhancing. Ooh, there's a bit of a raspy more vocal there from one of them. I don't think they're trying too hard yet, but I love the staging elements of it with the enhanced LED in the background. And of course you've got the burning sauna at the front. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I finally can go backwards. Hang on a minute. Okay, so I'm going to go by this screenshot here, because obviously now they've gone from 4 people in the background down to 3 due to the limit, which does take away some of the shine if you think about it, but that being said, they're not fully going for it just yet, because I think they kind of build upon the crowd actually getting behind them going, basto, basto, and then clappy, clappy, or wavy, wavy they're going to do. But otherwise, they look professional, they look class, as you would expect from a song that's, again, like Iceland, copy-paste this time from Melfest. But I do like the LED elements. In fact, you got more sunniness and everything. And apparently towards the end, it's going to be like neon lighting for like a party atmosphere. So that seems quite good. It's definitely up there amongst one of the more captivating songs this year. It is my favourite this year, so I hope it does really well. I feel at the moment maybe it's like, not a downgrade, but just maybe slightly underwhelming because of how, I think, maybe big the stage is compared to Melfest to Eurovision. But otherwise, they're still up there. I'm sure they'll improve. They'll really improve. The vocals sound really good. It's just a matter of trying to get it all fine-tuned for the semi-final. But looking good. Next up is Ukraine. Bloody hell, what's that outfit? It's like they've gone full pelt Basel-esque here with the outfits from the 60s. I like the camera works. And go up, down. Ooh, the drum's really going for it. Oh, that was a bit weak vocal there. I like the phasiness, to be fair, of it all. Yeah, you had a bit of like a phasey background kind of thing there. Hold on a minute. Right, next up is Estonia now, and interesting that they're using the beginning of it. Oh, Tommy, oh my god, man. What does that say at the top? He's obviously sipping from his cup again with the two bulky men as dancers. Wait, what does that say? Winners Cafe! He really is a villain arc at the moment, isn't it? I love Eurovision and all the rest of it. I mean, the fact that they're using the first 30 seconds to try and tease people is certainly an interesting tact, I'll give you that. But immediately... I quite like this quirky song. I know a lot of people don't like it. I get it, but for me, I quite like it. I get why it's not really to everybody's cup of tea. But the fact that they're using the same sort of choreography, I guess, for the beginning, I'm guessing he's going to do his usual wibbly wobbly dance moves or whatever that is. There's going to be a lot of villain arc in this. He's obviously trying to go for that sort of angle. I mean, some people will like it, some people won't like it. I kind of get it, because it's kind of like a thing from Use Clean from last year, whereby we obviously got disqualified, and then this is like trying to get revenge in a weird sort of way. But listen, it's going to get televotes, but panned by the juries because the vocals were just not good. They were not good. But there you go. Right, Slovenia. I love the lights on this, with the Lego lights coming down. How much time do we have left together? Oh, hello. Oh, is that his wife? Aww. Oh, you see, that's quite cute. Aww. You know what? That will touch heartstrings for sure. The thing is, the song is not that strong this year. We all know that. But the fact that he's trying to bring his wife now on the stage towards the end, did that little upside down thing I think he did in the rehearsals as well. Obviously, we haven't got the clip here. But the fact that he's bringing... Also, can I just say, one of the comments is from Member Monday with all like the crying emojis and love heart. I just realised that. I get the touching moment. It's going to be sweet. I mean, it'll touch heartstrings. I think it will be touching heartstrings. I don't know. I just feel maybe it's not strong enough as a song, but hopefully it'll bring some connectivity for Slovenia and it might qualify. I don't know. I'm still on the fence of it at the moment. Right, Norway. Oh, come to the bridge part. Fair enough. Certainly wasn't expecting that. We got the Lego light sort of beaming down on him. I like the use of those sort of Lego light things. Oh, okay, come the burning parts, the fire. Oh, flippy, spinny. There's a really big flippy, spinny there. I like the camera effects. To be honest, there wasn't really much to go by, was there? I mean, we came at the end of the dance break, and it was like... I don't know, I just feel like maybe we should have seen the dance break to maybe emphasise it a bit more. The fact that they've chosen the part where he sings in the bridge before the final chorus... I don't know, maybe it could be a bit tactful to not show the full case of the dance moves. I don't know. But otherwise it looks very impressive. I love the lighting. Fire across the whole front stage. Both with all the fire. Lighter. Makes a lot of sense. Interesting, they also added an extra bit of flippy, you know, literally lots of backflips. Obviously a very good gymnast. I quite like it. I didn't mind it. Could do well. You know, honestly, this song's growing on me. Well done, Carl. Well done. Alright, time for some Gaia. And there's a lot going on already. Dancers, violin, fire, holding the note, planets in the background there. And I think she's going to be going up in a minute. Oh, there she goes. Very Game of Thrones. Oh my goodness me. And what's that voice in the background? She's certainly holding those notes again. Wow. I mean, there's so much going on with this one. I get that they're really trying to sort of power on through it, and there's a lot of people sort of saying, fantastic, you know, like, it looks amazing, it looks worldy. I would say this is typical Poland on a Saturday night, it has to be said. This is Poland every single year. They go for it with the staging. They go for it with, I'm assuming there are going to be some graphics. There were some great LED graphics, it has to be said, with the dragon in the background. I'm amazed they kind of got away with that, but there you go. Maybe like Game of Thrones copyright, I don't know. But either way, it looks really impressive. I'm just wondering maybe it, for like a couple of people, could be too much. But then again, Poland have got the kind of diaspora to really eat into it. This is qualified, no problem. No problem at all. Alright, Belgium. Ooh. We've got double gainers, have we? Oh, I love that. Okay, now I'm impressed with this. Oh, the double gainers, man. And the fact that you don't show it fully, so therefore you're sort of like a little bit clueless. Well, in other words, you don't look at their faces. That's very impressive. Oh, it's 4 of them now. See, that was that. I like that. I really, really like that. So you got, like, obviously him with, like, sort of like a... I mean, in the music video, there was sort of like a younger version and then the older version of himself. Because I think it was something to do with, like, looking into the future. After all, looking through the looking glass, there was a lot of Alice in Wonderland kind of vibes towards it and storyline as per overthinking it, mentioning that. This looks very impressive. Like, everything about it makes sense. Never mind just the fact it matches with the redness, and of course the fact that it's about strobe lights. There's obviously going to be lots of strobe lights. I love the lighting already with it being wavy, and then you match him with doppelgangers. This is very good. I know it's only 30 seconds, and I know it's only after, like, what, the second verse or something, or into the second verse, or it might be the first verse, I don't know, but definitely one of the better ones so far for me. Like, Belgium for me at the moment is 100,000,000% qualifying with this one. Alright, San Marino. Very Italian with the background. That's the Vatican City by the looks of it. Marcina. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a good... I'm very impressed with that. Yeah, good camera effects here. Good camera work even. Oh, flowers galore. They love their flowers, don't they, in Italy? Kind of reminds me of last year. Oh. Right, Portugal. Oh, we've got a big moon and then buildings. We've got the old guitar solo there. I mean, they're certainly enjoying themselves with all the band elements. The outfits look nice, actually, to be fair. This is obviously near the end. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't need to be shouty, it doesn't need to be extravagant, but at the same time, it's not... I mean, I get the engagement. He's a very engaging artist. He's looking good at the camera. We need that sometimes. We do really need that. I don't know. I just feel, I need more engaging. Every time I sort of listen to this, it's not really engaging. Yeah, every time I sort of feel like listen to this song, even if there's some good camera engagement, maybe some nice LEDs, I don't know. For me, I just don't feel this could be enough to qualify. It's a nice listening song. But again, something you would hear maybe putting on the background in the car or something. It's not. Look, don't get me wrong. They've done the best they could have done with what they can do with the band and everything else and elements like that. It's the best, I think, of a decent job. I don't know. Just not seen it myself. All right, Azerbaijan now. Oh, that was a big... What's this thing in the middle? Big halo thing. What is that big circle thing? Oh, it's charismatic with the camera. Oh, he's got like a head microphone piece of this fire piece. Whoa, what's this amount of dancers here? Okay. Okay. What is that big circle thing in the middle? It's not like, oh, I just remembered. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, he's doing, okay. No. Okay, I was getting confused. I thought initially the stage director was the same person that did Embers for doing Azerbaijan this year. but it's actually the same person doing the bits and pieces for us this year, which could be interesting. But back to this. I mean, the big circle thing, I mean, I like the redness of it all. After all, Azerbaijan's the land of fire. Kind of makes sense. But it doesn't really go with the song, does it now? Because it's supposed to be like kind of happy and jolly and want to run with you, I don't know, maybe it just doesn't quite go with the song, but good luck Azerbaijan all the same. Alright, Netherlands. Whoop. Okay. Oh, a little bit flat there. Focusing on the same camera, and then you got the dancers doing that choreography, same as the music video. And then the violins. One of the violinists is quite smiling. In fact, they're all smiling. Is that it? Ooh. Is that it? I don't know what to make of that. I've only seen it on first view, and I don't know, let's just watch it again. So you just got him coming up to the camera. I mean, I love the face looking at the camera a lot. Got the nice lighting going with it, and then the camera just sort of goes with him, with the dancers. And then he sort of twirls around, goes back to the violinists. Had a little bit of a hiccup with the vocals. Not the strongest of vocals as I thought it was going to be. Ooh, yeah, I don't know why. I'm very underwhelmed by this particular rehearsal. Very underwhelmed. It's like it's just gone way down in terms of the camera effects, in terms of how the staging should be, in terms of the lighting, the choreography with the choreography with the dancers. I get, you know, they're trying to go with it, but why stick one particular camera with the dancer throughout that little bit? It's supposed to be sort of like do. I mean, with the music video, it was like virtually constant change all the time, especially with the chorus, with the "c'est la 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 vie" on the every beat, rather than sort of like one camera panning around to Claude. That doesn't suit it, if you ask me. I mean, look, Song alone, I think will still stand out anyway. I'm just not impressed with the staging at the moment. Like, this is possibly one of the weakest stagings I've seen so far. That doesn't bode well for the Netherlands, does it? Sorry, but you might need to improve. Alright, Albania. Ooh, more fluorescent and sparkly red dress. Mixture of red and white. It's Albania. Oh, we got some, like, separate things. Oh, like, yeah, some sort of separate cross things. Okay. Okay. Slightly impressed. I must admit, I do like her red outfit. In fact, it's all more glittered up, more, yeah, improved, if you like, Basel style. And obviously you got, like, the red sort of circle kind of ethnicness with the LED screens. Interestingly, you got these sort of, like, separate cross things with, like, an X and, like, other shapes. I'm guessing in a, like, times table kind of thing. And obviously you got... bless his cotton socks just going boom, and that was about it. And look, I'm not the biggest lover of this song compared to most people, but definitely could stand out compared to others, that is for sure. I just, as a song, I'm just not as passionate about others, and it does get me on my goosebumps when everybody keeps saying this is a winner when it's so not. I think they'll do well. I can see it qualifying for sure. At the moment, I don't feel that great about it, but I like what they've done with the staging. That's all I'm going to say. I like the freshness. I like the redness. Keep it moving together. Camera effects are always good, especially with the extra lighting of the boom, mixing it all out. Yeah, quite like it. Now, I know I did say I was going in performance order, but for some reason, Croatia came so late on last night. So I might as well do this one first, and then we'll get to Cyprus. So first up, Croatia. Whoa! The Lego lights. Oh, shaky camera. Shaky camera again, and you got different like greenness and redness, and obviously it goes shaky with when it goes red, and then the dancers disappear when they get into the verses, and he takes his little coat thing off. Okay. I mean, certainly energetic. I mean, I like the fact that there's like a mixture of green and redness in here. Both are sort of like villainous, poisonous elements, so it gets a mixture of like evilness. After all, poison cake, so there you go. And then you get the dancers coming in with like, and I like the fact that you got all the Lego lights. They call them Lego lights, don't ask me why, but they call them Lego lights, and they're all sort of like conjoined and twisted together to signify on how much poison there is. With this, a lot of it does make sense. I just feel that maybe there's a lot going on, like Poland's entry. I think, again, there's a lot going on that it needs, you know, people to take time to actually properly look into it and see what's going on. Although I love the shaky camera effects when it goes doo-doo-doo-doo. You know, you needed something a little bit like that to make it a bit more standouty. I like the way they've done it with the chorus. I'm unsure what the rest of it's going to be like, but I'm fairly impressed. It's just making the best, I think, of a mid-song, which is definitely not a bad thing. Right, finally, the biggest hype of them all, Cyprus. I'm thinking of a different one. Whoa. Oh, we got the things panning out. And then you got the scaffolding. And they're all like holding everything else. Okay. Who are you? And you got like them all choreographing with the scaffolding. Apparently he had an accident in one of his pre-rehearsals. Not one in Basel, but before he went there. Okay. That's not bad. The staging is certainly impressive from the start. Interesting that, again, they've gone for the first 30 seconds of the song at the beginning. Like, I get it. I get it why they've done that. Although, that being said, I should point out, as far as his vocals very quickly is concerned, definitely way improved compared to others. I like how he's sounding. He's certainly he sounds very professional, even though a lot of people were kind of speculative. But on this rehearsal, sounds very good. I like the whiting element. Obviously, Cyprus kind of makes sense if you think about it. Yeah, we'll see what the rest of the scaffolding comes about with it. Like, they only showed the first 30 seconds of it, of the actual song, so it's very hard to judge at the moment, but what I've seen so far looks promising. That's all I'm going to really say. It looks like it could be a belter, but it's last up in the running order, so we'll have to see what happens. And that about does it for my takes on the first semi-final after the 30-second clips of the rehearsals. It's certainly a lot to unpack for. Once like all of them are sort of uploaded to YouTube, so to speak, I will then do a proper top 15 of the first semi-final according to me after the first rehearsals. But yeah, there were some good winners, some bad winners. Probably the least impressed, I would say, is definitely the Netherlands. Arguably the most impressed, definitely Belgium, I would say. Otherwise, that is about it for this particular video. So otherwise, you know the drill by now. Subscribe for more of my Eurovision juicy goodness. Smash the like button on this video for good measure. And of course, ring a bell to get notified about my latest videos. Catch you again in the next one. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.